Hey there, Mike Wolf here. Thank you for tuning in. And today I want to answer a question that comes up quite frequently. As a matter of fact, I've been getting a lot of questions lately on this, and that's why are you investing specifically in Texas? Of all the states across the United States, and for that matter, Canada, why are you investing in tax deeds in Texas? And people ask me specifically, oh, well, what do you think of California, or what do you think of Missouri? Well, firstly, Texas is booming. That's number one. So we're seeing in Houston, which is my favorite market in terms of tax deeds, we're seeing that they're in an area called the Woodlands. They're building Exxon's world headquarters. So that's bringing in a whole bunch of jobs. And I heard a rumor that there's going to be 30,000 jobs created just by Exxon alone. And then you've got all these jobs that are there to serve the people that are moving there. So that's number one. Number two, and probably more importantly, is that in Texas they have what's called a redeemable deed. And what that means is that once you've purchased a property there at the tax deed auction, one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to get the home free and clear if you follow the steps that I give you at a deep, deep discount, or you're going to get the previous homeowner is going to redeem the deed. And what that means is you're going to own the property right from day one, but they're going to buy it back off you, but they're going to pay you a 25% premium over and above what you paid to get that property. So where else are you going to get 25% every 6 months? There's no other state that pays nearly that much. Now, to answer your question, California is a deed state. You could potentially get a property, but it's extremely competitive. Texas, because it's got that redeemable deed, it makes it a little bit trickier, and it really scares away a lot of the competition. Missouri is a lien state. What that means is you're not going to get ownership of a property. You're going to get a lien in the form of a certificate, and you're going to get an interest rate. So that makes you the bank. In some extreme circumstances, you will get ownership of the property, but you're going to have to foreclose. It takes a while, and it doesn't happen very often. So Texas pays better. Like I said, there's a few extra steps, and that scares away a lot of people. And as I mentioned, it's booming. So now what I've done is I've built teams in Houston. I've also built a team in San Antonio, and I'm in the process of building a team in Dallas. So what that means is that it doesn't matter. You don't have to live in Texas to participate in this. You could do it remotely from wherever you're at. And it's kind of like if I was to buy a McDonald's franchise, I wouldn't be buying it and then saying, oh, well, you know what, to cut down my costs, I'm going to go flip burgers. I'm not buying a business so I could be the guy doing all the work. So I've got what I call my bid by proxy team. These guys will actually go and do most of the steps for you. They'll actually go to the auction for you, and you can now bid safely from the comfort of your own home. As a matter of fact, one of my clients in Montreal just picked up a property the other day for $22,000 in Houston, worth at least 3 or 4 times that. So, there's great opportunities. You don't have to necessarily be there to participate, and it just makes so much sense. So I hope that answered your question. I always say, let's go where the best return on investment is. Where am I going to make the most money in the least amount of time and as easily as possible? And it doesn't necessarily have to be in your backyard. So, this having a team makes it all possible. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to answering all your future questions. Please let me know if you have any. Thanks again.